The NFL is reverting back to its old ways after Vice President Troy Vincent said the pass interference replay failed miserably in 2019. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. There's always been controversy over pass interference, both offensive and defensive, whether you should be able to review that. So they made it possible in 2019, and not many were overturned, and there was still controversy around it. So they're eliminating the replay rule. What do you think about that rule change?
Well, I think the biggest reason why this all failed was because the referees, quite frankly, and Al Riveron were really stubborn about the rule all last season because they didn't like the rule in the first place. They didn't want replays. They didn't want pass interference rules. The referees, that is, didn't want it. And so once it became a thing, they just decided to kind of ignore it. So every single time a team would review a pass interference call, most of the time it stuck with the call on the field. I think what really we lost in translation here is that it became a ticky-tack thing. It became a thing where every little tug of the jersey or every little bump down the field became a red challenge flag, where the idea of the rule was really to avoid a Saints-Rams fiasco 2.0 from the NFC Championship game a few years ago, where a blatant pass interference is missed on the field by the referees. So what we need is more like a sky judge, somebody that's just at these games that understands the rules and is just saying to themselves, let's make sure that nothing egregious, that nobody gets hosed here, right? Let's make sure that nobody gets screwed out of a win here by some sort of blown call. And that's what we really need to look at. It's not about the ticky-tack call. So the ref said, we're gonna stand with the call on the field. We're not gonna give in to all these little jersey tugs and bumps and little body positioning fights down the field. We're only gonna call the egregious misses.
And I want to know where you stand, because I feel like NFL sports fans are on one side or the other, in that they either think that replay ruins the integrity of the game, or we have all this technology and we have a million cameras on a field at once. Why aren't we using them to make every best decision that we possibly can? What's the right answer there?
I think the right answer is to lean more into replay, but to be more efficient about the replay and also update some of the technology that we do have out of these replays. You know, they can put a chip in the ball at this point. We can understand where the ball is exactly. Is it over the goal line? Is it over the first down marker? Things like that. But we're still stuck in the Stone Age where we have the chain gang going out there and running out the chains to figure out if it's a first down or not. So I think the biggest thing is that if we see it with our eyes and everybody on TV and in the stadium sees it, but the league is saying we're not going to let the referees on the field overturn an egregiously bad call or miss a call or whatever the case may be, I think that opens up a Pandora's box of issues, because everybody on Twitter, everybody in their homes is going to be saying that's blatantly a touchdown. How are you not calling this a touchdown? And the referees are not going to have any power to make a change if we really get rid of all of replay. So there is a healthy medium in there somewhere that we need to find. But I think the biggest thing is that updating the technology for replay and improving camera angles and getting a chip into the football to understand down and distance, and also the goal line technology. That's really where the league needs to go, in my opinion. And this is a $12, $13, $14 billion industry that's claiming it's too expensive and too costly to get more cameras on the football field to have better review systems. So don't take any of that. That's all hogwash, and they really can't afford to make it better.
When you brought up that point, the first thing I think about is that N'Keal Harry missed touchdown call, and how upset it seemingly the whole New England.
It really started a chain reaction for the Patriots' entire season. I mean, if they win that game, then they probably still get the bye despite the loss in Week 17. And we're talking about a much different season if that touchdown is reversed.
Yeah, so you really want to try to get somewhere where we avoid situations like that. But like you said, there has to be some sort of happy medium. But for all the rest of our NFL and Patriots coverage, you can find it on our website at CLNSmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Patriots Press Pass.
Patriots Press Pass brought to you by Manscaped, the best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code CLNS20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code CLNS20.